Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all of you. I'm teacher MARINA binti Muhammad from SK Cik LATIFF, Kota Baru, Kelantan. I'm here today to tell you about our Inspires program. This program is under QIT Kedai Buloh PPD Kota Baru. Inspire is a short form for Initiate New Strategies to Promote Immerse Result of English Subject. This program is to help less able pupils in English, especially in their writing paper, so that they can improve well and manage to have good result in English subjects. In this program, we have 5 sub-modules that consist of word classes, tenses, sentence types, sentence construction, and text completion. So for today, I want to show our lesson 6. It is about sentence types. As we know, in sentence type, we have simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. Okay, let's look at the learning objective for this lesson plan. Okay, by the end of the lesson, pupils should be able to know and comprehend 3 sentence types, that is, simple, compound, and complex sentences. Number 2, pupils should be able to apply the knowledge of the sentence types when attempting the exercises. 3, pupils should be able to discuss and justify answers verbally in the group discussion. And next, pupils should be able to obtain correct answers. 5, pupils should be able to comprehend the justifications of the correct answers if choices of answers are incorrect. And lastly, pupils should be able to attempt assessment 3 based on the knowledge learned previously. Okay, that's for learning objectives. Then we'll go to the success criteria. Okay, we have 7 success criteria. Number 1, pupils can comprehend the brace map of 3 sentence types. Number 2, pupils can understand the teaching by the teacher regarding each of the sentence types. 3, pupils can complete the exercises in respective groups and justify own answers with reference to the input. 4, pupils can explain to friends who have difficulties in understanding the word classes. 5, pupils can complete the exercises by collaborating and working together in groups. 6, pupils can comprehend the 3 sentence types learned in order to apply the knowledge in assessment 3. And lastly, pupils can check and comprehend sentence choices written on the table. Okay, the grouping types that we can use is table, shoulder partner, face partner, ability, mixed ability, or social. For the Kagan's Cooperative learning structure, we use all right round robin. And HOTS, we use applies and analyze. And IT map is the brace map. In the lesson plan, we have 3 stages that are starter stage, main stage, and plenary stage. So for the first stage is the starter stage. It takes about 30 minutes. Okay, in this stage, the teacher says the learning objectives and success criteria, which are displayed at one corner of the whiteboard to the class. As a recap, the teacher encouraged pupils in small groups to draw a brace map of 3 sentence types, simple, compound, and complex sentences. Each group explained the similarities and differences between the 3 types. Okay, and then we want to show you the brace map about this sentence type. Okay, bracement, we use thinking skill, whole the part reasoning. Okay, we have the whole object here, and then major part, this is the sentence type. This one is simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences, and the sub part here. So second stage, we go to the main stage. The duration for the stage is for 50 minutes. Each group is given the 4 exercises. Pupils attempt the exercises by discussing the answers with group peers. The answers are checked together in class. The teacher has to give clear explanation and justification to each of the choices of answers. The last stage is the plenary stage, and the duration of time is 40 minutes. The pupils are given assessment 3, which is based on 3 learned sentence types. The teacher has to ensure that clear instructions on how to do the assessment are given to the pupils. Pupils' answers are then checked in class. Each pupils find one shoulder partner, exchange answer, and correct them. Okay, this one we use the Kagan cooperative learning structures. And number 3, the teacher draws a table of the 3 sentence types on the whiteboard and encourage each pair to write 1 or 2 sentences in the columns. Correction is made accordingly if the sentences written are grammatically incorrect. Here is the example of the Kagan's cooperative learning structure that we use, or right round robin. And this is the steps. Teacher provides a questions with multiple possible answers or multiple questions, then selects a student on each team to begin. Selected student contributes an answer. All teammates write an answer on their own paper. Process is continued. Each student is turned to contributing an answer while all students record the answer. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence expresses one complete thought. It is also known as an independent clause. Example, I went to class. She studied for 2 hours. My English class is hard. Another example for the simple sentence. Okay, S is for the subject, V is for the verb, and O is for the object. Shira eats fish. Alex plays tennis. Friend drives the car. Bracement for the simple sentence. Constructing simple sentences. Okay, this is another example. The pumpkin is the subject, and then we have the verb and the object. So, the pumpkin has pulp, the pumpkin has seeds, the pumpkin has a rind, the pumpkin has a stem. Compound sentences. A compound sentence consists of 2 independent clauses joined together by a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Okay, here is the example of the coordinating conjunction. It for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. We call it fanboys. Example of the sentence. Mary was out of milk, so she went to the store. I cooked and he washed the dishes. Jane has a red car, but Jill has a blue car. How can we tell what type of sentence it is? Find the conjunction. Okay, firstly we find the conjunction from the sentence. Separate the parts of the sentence using a brace map and ask yourself, does the sentence have only one complete thought? Okay, this one. Maria went to the mall and she had lunch with her friends. And here is the conjunction. And this is the example of the brace map. What is a complex sentence? A complex sentence has an independent clause and at least one dependent clause. Okay, here is the sentence. When the cake is brown, remove it from the oven. Okay. Independent clause is the clause that could stand alone as a sentence. And sometimes a comma separates the clauses. What is a complex sentence? Okay, this is the subordinating conjunction. The word when the cake is brown, remove it from the oven. This is dependent clause and this is the independent clause. Another example, you will definitely lose if you don't try. If is the subordinating conjunction and you will definitely lose is an independent clause and you don't try is dependent clause. Crafting a complex sentence. How do we combine two sentences into a complex sentence? A complex sentence is formed when we combine two sentences using the following conjunction. Okay, this one is as, after, although, when, while, because, before, until, if, since. Brace map for the complex sentence. We have the complex sentence and then divide into independent main clause, dependent subordinate adverb clause. For independent main clause, we have subject and verb. Dependent subordinate adverb clause, we have subordinate conjunction, subject and verb. Assessment. After all three sentence types are taught, the pupils are given one assessment to attempt. This is considered as assessment of learning. The focus is on the learned word sentence types. Assessment 3 for the sentence types. Okay, we provide a picture for the pupils. The pupils try to write simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences based on the picture. And this is another example for the assessment 3. Pupils write simple sentences, compound sentences, and complex sentences. Okay, that's all from me. I wish all of you the best in comprehending this lesson. Thank you and bye.